So I'm back on it and I've done a bit of reworking, so let me explain. I'm keeping my man Reese because we need someone that's fast that can get in and out of rooms quickly, clear on. I'll go back through the weapons. Obviously the suppressed MP5, suppressed M9. I need to get better pistols. Hollow point rounds in both. 2 flashbangs and a charge and a spy camera, but I doubt that's going to get any use. I've set up a new guy, Burke. He's just got the M1 6A4. Based on these last few runs on this map, I do not think that keeping concealed is too much of an issue, because there's got to be like 20 insurgents on this map at least, and they did not seem shy for the counter attack. We got Ayana, don't know how to say that, big ass fucking machine gun, point man, because it's important. Frags, flashes, wall breach, very important piece of equipment right there. I think we've got an extra one. And then finally I've set up this dude Axe, who has not got a secondary weapon. Just give him a normal pistol, why not? Hollow points on those. Give him some smoke grenades just because I'll explain when I'm on the map. And the dynamic ammo just to bash in doors a bit quicker. He's also got a grenade launcher. I've put an ACOG on his rifle for that distance, you know. So you probably won't see it, but last time I linked up on this wall, took out geezers in this window, took out geezers in this window, wanted to push teams, like a team of 2 on each side. We ended up reaching through this wall, getting stuck because you can't enter through these windows that I've got a sink by them, and we got bottlenecked by about 20 men, so not good. 1 minute. Fucking hell. This time though, I've had to think about things. We're gonna line up on a wall as you do for the start, check the middle section, take out the dudes stationed here because we know they're there to start with. There's a dude in here as well, but I might leave him. What I'm thinking is we enter the compound through here, push 1 man all the way up the fence. A dude will see us through this window, but it's not too important. We'll take him out. Grenade launcher posted on the corner, straight into there. Take them 2 guys out. Didn't clear this last run, so this is what we're doing. We're clearing this building, and then we're gonna breach through this wall, run everybody down here to this perfect bottleneck, at which point we can either stay here and fend off counter attack from left and right as they come out of their compounds, which I imagine is going to be the case, or we can enter the building through here and full clear up to there, and then maybe even come back out, breach into here, and then work our way around like that. I don't know, we'll see what happens in it. Attempt number 600. Alright, let's go. So we're gonna stack everyone on A. I think Axe is gonna go over on his own actually, stack on this wall, and everyone else is gonna stack on the right side. We'll bring my guy here actually to check this compound. I haven't seen anyone in there yet, but random things happen in this game. Everybody stack up, and then once you're there, move up. Oh god, my man's trying to breach already. I'm not about it. Yeah, move up. And that's how we're gonna start.
Alpha, go.
So we've still got the one dude in here. Yeah, the hallway's cleared. Alright, gonna bring him round for it. Can I... Oh, I can set them to not fire on sight, which I think is probably a good idea for now. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him round, recon this building. Take a look, dip back round. Alright. 2 man in there. We know there's going to be a geezer in here as well that's going to spot us the second we move into here. Unless we go wide. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Move Burke up. This guy's compromised at the moment and he's got nobody watching his back, but he's not going to be there for long. Get a sprint across here. Literally, if we get seen by someone that stands in this tiny viewpoint, the whole thing is done already. Because as soon as they see us, they counter-attack. That is not what we want. We want to take at least this building and possibly here. I'd be happy if we could take this building as well without anyone seeing us. That is why we're going to bring in my man and stack him on the door. Ready.
They're here!
Oh, they've seen me. Who has fired a shot? It was this view. Okay, so this is why Axe is placed where he is. I'm gonna bring him round here, and as soon as he gets into position, put a fucking big old dirty grenade into these pricks. What? He's there? Fire back at him, bruv. I'm restarting. So yeah, at least I've explained that whole thing. It's a bit mad that he's walked up an hour.
Okay.
See, we need Dazed here, our silence guy, so he can breach and take this building. But on the other hand, Axe needs someone to watch him on this corner. Come on.
it.
This guy.
Got it.
I guess she could stay at the truck and just overwatch it. Don't know if she's got a silenced pistol on her though.
I'm on it.
Alright, go time. Just gonna take a sip of my coffee. course we put him there. You go for your walk. Everyone else stack up. You stay on that corner. So just Burke and Reese go here. We know this courtyard is clear for the most part, so we're just gonna push straight in. Hopefully avoid this window. Gonna get them to literally run straight over. Stack on the door. We know there's a guy there, but he has not seen us as of yet. Push axe into his spot. Stack on this wall and move yourself up. That's the guy. Can I get out of this side before he wrecks me? He's down. Okay, so we started clearing the first building at least. We need to move this gal into a better position to fight this.
They're here!
As long as he's got eyes on this corner, he should be safe. Shoot him. He's been hit already. Alright. It's not the worst thing in the world. We know there's two dudes in here, so we're gonna put a grenade in there. Hop around the corner. Do your thing. Wow. It's getting stressful, you know. Thought this would be fun doing a map with half the staff I'm meant to have. Not in the slightest. Okay.
Okay.
Don't need you. You stay over here. As long as we can get this first piece right,
Okay.
everything should be Gucci. But
On it.
it's me. On A, move to your place. On A, move to your place. We want Reese on the corner. And these don't need to do it on an order. They can just walk around, hopefully not be seen in the process. Cool. When they've successfully moved into their spot without being seen. Oh, I didn't put them on a silent. There was a real chance that they could have fired on him as they walked past him and got me killed.
Alpha, go.
Get my boys to move up. Okay, we move him back. We move Axe up. Gonna put the grenade in straight away. And then we want a silencer trained on this door because he's gonna come out to react to the shots. Are you gonna fire your grenade, mate? Or... Nice. I'm so great at using a mouse and keyboard. There it is, move him directly back, door flies open, another guy comes out over here, which I'm not too thrilled about. And if this guy panics and comes out here, we're fucked. So we're gonna move my guy back, keep his eyes trained on the door. Hopefully he stays in here and panics or goes in here, in which case we can flashbang into the room, breach and clear. Take the first guy here. He moved up to see what happened. We took one shot, but it's not the end of the world. Take that guy. See, there is something we could do now. We could enter here. We don't know if there's anyone over here. And it's probably too risky to cross the road because this whole street is a dead zone. But if we could breach this and take it, we have sight into here as soon as they open up. But I think I'm gonna stick with the original plan. Bring the boys round, well out of sight of everyone else. Keep him trained over here because there is a window over there. There it is. They're dead. Didn't even have to go in to kill him. We're gonna move him. Three guys. That's not fun. Shoot him. Knew he was in there. One building successfully cleared. Stuck on the wall. This is where it gets complicated. Make sure you keep your eyes that way, my man. What? How's there a fourth dude in there? It's completely my fault.
Got it.
And we try once more.
I'm on it. Roger.
Jerk and Anya, Ayana.
On it.
And then Axe
Wilco.
on the left. Okay, this is the one. Push Axe to our corner. Push Reese to the corner of the Humvee. These two get a sprint on into this courtyard. There's at least 10 guys in this room, this building. Once again, forgot to put him on silent, so she could have took a shot there. Okay, now they're in position. We move axe up. Put the first... Oh. Put the first grenade in. See, I would flashbang into this window. But obviously this door here is... I guess I could grenade into there. That's probably the play, actually. As soon as you throw in that, look. Oh. Picked up a nice extra kill on the mid lane. We need to move this guy out from, because this door opens. Oh, and this guy's come out to say hello as well. Nice. It's alright, we've got Overwatch. Axe has got a minor injury though. Move my man into the courtyard. Put your eyes that way. Alright, we're cleaning up at the moment. We know for a fact there's 4 dudes in this room, so who's got a bomb? This dude has a bomb. We just need to safely get in there. So we need to bring everybody back. Bring him round. That door's just opened. It's gonna be all up to Axe to take him out and not get shot. Unless they're flanked right. There's a chance he's just stood in the doorway. Can I not walk down here? I cannot. I'm gonna chill for a few seconds, see if he comes out and round. Doesn't look like he wants it. Okay, we're gonna keep him on the corner for a hot sec. Pull Axe back into safety, although right here there are people coming out of this door. Yep, that's just open. Can he take the shot? He's already damaged. Yo! Trick shot split. Clean up. There it is. There's a chance there's one more guy in here. And that will be a waste of a flashbang. I will happily put a grenade in there just to make sure. We're not gonna get yeeted by some dickhead. Oh, another dude. Right, plays so far are going well. This whole building's still got about 20 man in it, but that's not our concern at the moment. There's still a couple dudes in here. I think we shot one on the way out. Either way, pull our breacher back into his place. Put my man on the corner. Watch the flank. And we're good. This is a double wall, so I'm not sure whether we breach here or through the fence. The problem with the fence is I feel like other people could get through there. Say if they come to counter attack from down the road eventually. Also, this bottleneck is concerning. It's good for us but bad at the same time. Either way, my man's got a charge here. Oh, not even. We already had our charger over here. So set your breaching charge. Keep trained on this door just in case, for whatever reason, there is one more dude in there. We send everyone through here, hook the wall. This window will get flashbang the second we get to it. Now that everyone's safe, we can pull Reese out of position. Realistically, a guy with a submachine gun would not be running flank, but it is what it is at the moment. Okay, so on A, she will throw a flash. Yeah, she finished her movement. So on A, she will flash the window. If I can actually put it in the window again. Come on, man. There it is. Now I'm questioning whether I even breach this building, because at least one man has exited. Push these off. B. Curve and shoot. Where's big man? That's Axe. Yeah. Oh, we've got the extra breach charge as well. Always nice. Same order. And B. Move. And shoot.
Alpha, go. Alpha, go.
Set it up. There it is. What was that? 5 insurgents down in one swift move. Okay, for now we want to push him to the corner Overwatch that. Oh, yo. There's a prime example of why we need him on the corner. And while that was happening, I was wasting time getting this guy out of firing range of whoever else is in here. See, I was gonna push in here and clear the corners. We'll bring Reese back a bit. Still keep eyes on that fence though. If anyone jumps over there, it's a mess. This window as well, concerning. Could probably bang that in a minute. I think the smarter play here, seeing as we have grenades to spare at the moment. The only problem is I can't really get a decent angle. I want to hit here, the part of the room I can't see basically. It's a bit too risky to send 2 men in there. In fact, let's do a count. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're absolutely cool to breach this. Alright, we're gonna send Reese on point. Come all the way to the right side. Stuck on the door. And send it whenever you're ready, lad.
Bravo, go.
Clear as anything. So we want to get him straight up to the wall again. There's still 2 rooms here. Still a risk to be in here. Push him up. One insurgent down. Guaranteed there's a next guy in here. I would love to bang it, and in fact that's probably the only play. Just wary of it because of the open door in front of us. Get out of the way of the door as soon as possible too, man. Shoot him, bruv. Cover's clear. Right, we're gonna keep him arm fist, in fact. Give ourselves a bit of cover. I keep using WASD to move my camera, and it's not a thing here. Alright, we're gonna move Axel. Anya's gonna run the choke point. She's gonna stay in this corner, and I think Axe and Burke are gonna breach. Don't really want to send them in here, but guaranteed that's where the targets are, so it's quite a big building though. Ideally I'd like to send him out to you know, do work from the front, but we haven't cleared the left side. it may be time to start working our way back around. Clear here so we know we've got safe passage to get to this last building and this last building, because we know we've got the opening now. It's a lot to think about. I think that's the play though. Yeah, we're gonna bring everyone out ski. Probably doing this a bit rushed. Shut that door, bro. Shut that door. Oh, we didn't clear this either. This map is interesting, man. I understand why it's made for 8 people, but it is fun with less because there's a lot of blind spots you have to cover. Is he holding a pistol? I think the play maybe we can't climb through this window. We don't want to go through here because we have recently encountered an enemy come out of there. It is a big structure as well. Stops here. I was gonna say we breach through this wall and then take it kinda like that. Obviously clear the bathrooms. Did die over here on my last run though. There was about 3 men in here alone. There's always a dude in this bathroom, unless he's moved on and died somewhere. Wow.
Alpha, go.
Yeah. I'm a bit lost with what to do. Right, first thing we're gonna do, check the street. Oh, we know there's a guy there now. Have we got a grenade? That's the next question in my mind. Could bang him. That would require 2 people to rush in there, and the second someone enters this building, whoever's in here are gonna rush out to me. Don't think that's the play. Can we get a line of sight on him somehow? There it is. 3 shots in the head, mate. Oh, and his mates come out to join him. And his... oh, we've got to reload. Thank God that guy was a bad shot. Didn't even scrape him. Right, this... I don't know where they've come from. Were they all in this bathroom? Because no door's open. We've got Burke. First thing first. Get these boys to reload. Where are these dudes coming from? Were they all just in that room? Okay. He's gonna move up to here with him. This is our A squad. Quick breach and clear mission. And B are just gonna hold down the street. So as soon as they go, I can set it to the same order. They're just gonna move on to these corners and overwatch. Don't think we can get flanked from northeast. Right,
Alpha, go.
Oh no, there's dudes up the street. It's not really a way to abandon this play either. He's quite far. So by the time they dip into this building, maybe our guys here will take him. Wow. 4 dudes. We'll play it out to the death, but
Alpha, go.
I'm a bit disappointed. He takes them all with a pistol. I didn't really think that this room would need flashbanging, not gonna lie. I should have fought a bit harder. We could maybe still do this with 2 people. One is minorly injured, not critical, but... and he's using a pistol for whatever reason. We can see into this room now. Doesn't really help us at all. Oh, there's drapes on the curtains. Drapes on the curtains. There's curtains on the windows, bro. Did we lose our breach in charge? Yep. Oh no. I'm dead. What? This map's a bit broken, I'm not gonna lie. well, I will complete it though. We did 3 buildings, man. Let's oh, wrong button. Let's watch the replay. Look at the amount of insurgents about, like, wouldn't think it. The thing is that this game has a random map generator. This is what this map is, and that's it. You pick how large you want the map to be, and then there's a scale of 1 to 10 of how many enemies you want in the map. And I'm guessing that scales with how big the map is. But this was a 6. A 6 out of 10. This breach was beautiful. This one, bit messy. Kinda just bombed everyone, but...
Alpha, go. Bravo, go.
Go on then, son, jump in. I do take my time in it.
Bravo, go.
Can't believe there was a dude in here still with an open door and there are 2 of them. Of course. And then that's when we move back to the east, west. My god. Yeah, good drawing, bro. This is halfway through the thing. I just stacked here for about 10 days. This was the point where I was starting to think about everything. This building probably would have been a shout. Breach in here. Clear through this way.
Alpha, go.
That's not even a remake. Yeah, that would have been the play. What am I doing?
Alpha, go. Alpha, go.
Well, you live and you learn, innit? I'll try again on a better day. Safe if you ever see this.